Gabriel. Oh Lord. Gabriel. Oh Lord. Hey you guys, come on in. I had to drop, but I'm back because I really want to close this out. So I'll give it a few more moments, let people join. Come on in, guys. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. So yeah, I had to drop. I don't know what was going on. I got a phone call and then something started playing in the background. I couldn't even get that situated. But anyway, I just jumped back in it. If you guys were on the last one and I dropped, I'm sorry. If you guys are new, what we were talking about, we kind of like lingered off. We're learning how to deal with people, how to meet people where they are. So when people come towards you with the negativity, right? So if the people come towards you or they created a narrative about you, when it's that time for them to come back around, how will you respond to them? How will you react? How will you, deal with situations? Are you going to treat them the same way they treated you or not? So what you're going to do as your coach, I'm telling you, you're not going to treat them the same way. We're not going to match energy. Your energy can't be matched. People that try and match you can't match my energy. I am a different type of breed. I am, who God chose me to be. So my energy can't be matched, right? So the more and more people try to match my energy, they come up short. So that's the best thing to do, is to meet people, just allow people to be who they are. So if they wronged you, you don't go back and get them. What you do is allow them to see you win. You allow them to see you at your best, the best version of you, because that's when they're going to want to come in when you popping. So now you popping, you got it going on. Now they want to come in. Now they want to be friends. Now they want all these different things. Thank you guys for the likes. I ask that you continue to share, follow, and invite others. Thank you, Venus. So those are the type things that you have to do when you have people like that in your life. You do not go back and get them for lying on you. You do not go back and get them because they mistreated you. You do not go back and get them. But in order for you to get to that place, you have to be at a place of healing. You have to be at a place where you are healed. You cannot accept people mistreating you and let it go and you go the other way and do you unless you're healed. So if you're doing it and you're not healed, it's only going to last for a little bit. You're only going to be able to be fake for so long. You're going to sit around. You're going to look at them while they talking to you. You're going to look back at the situation. You thinking back on the situation. You looking at them, and you thinking back on the situation, and you looking at them. Thinking back and looking at them, and the next thing you know, you're going to snap. Because one thing I don't like is I don't like a liar. I don't like fake. I don't like mess. I don't like drama. I don't like chaos. I don't like any of that. I don't care if the person tried to put me in the mix of it because they felt a type of way. Listen, I've been in the mix of drama because a person felt this a certain type of way. A person may have been jealous of, a relationship that I had with someone else, or jealous because I'm not in that relationship with them, and then they go spread these rumors, lies, and chaos and drama and all this stuff, and it's okay. It's okay. What I'm not going to do is go and justify myself to another person and say, oh, they're lying. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And I'm not going to talk about that person to this person, because that's the problem that I have. And that's what we were talking about. People being comfortable enough to talk about you to the next person. So when that person come up and they say, this is what they always do. If I'm wrong, go ahead and type that you're wrong, because what they do is they come to you and say, they said, well, they said, and they said, and then they said, they said, but who is they? They is you. You're they. You're hiding behind the word they. This is all the things that you wanted to say about me, and you put it behind the word they. So now you're allowing the enemy to reveal itself to you. You don't go and try and prove this person wrong. You don't have to, because you already know. Whenever somebody hits you with the they said, just know that they are the ones that said it. I'm sorry, guys, for dropping. I don't know what happened. So yeah, they are the they. That person that came to you. And as I was saying before, like, you have the ones that say, well, they came to me and said this, because they're telling you everything that that person said. But stop them, because now you want to know, why was they so comfortable? You coming to me telling me what somebody said. You my friend, supposedly. You the one that know me. You the one getting to know me. Why are they comfortable to talk about me to you? Because I tell you what, I don't care if I only known you for a day and we had a conversation. I'm not going to take what you say and go to someone else. I'm not going to talk about you, because I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, you must be solid like I am, because I'm solid. I'm solid. I'm so solid. Yes, I'm real solid. You can't come to me and talk about the next person. I'm not even going to do the, oh, wow, really? No, I'm nipping it in the bud. No, we're not doing that. Because I'm going to justify the person that I know. You come to me telling me that this person is trash, this. But that ain't who I know. That's not who I know. Until that person show me that what you're saying, I ain't got nothing for you. Because that's not the person that I know. That's not the person that I met. And whoever's on this live, if you're that person that we're talking about, fix that. Don't get in the gossip with them. Let them talk. That's what they're going to do. But I'm not about to run and chase nobody down and say, that's a lie. Let me tell you my side of the story. And I'm going to be real honest. F them and they side of the story, because I don't care. Because I'm solid. I know who I am. I'm a boss. I know who I am. I'm that chick. I know who I am. I get it in the mud. I know who I am. I know where I came from. I know what porch I had to jump off of. I know all the fighting that I had to come up out of. I know how I had to swing and I had to sit in dark nights by myself. I know the things that I went through. It's not a person on this earth that can tell me about me. I'm the gangster and all that. This is me. I went through all this. So when you see me smiling and spinning and grinning and having a good time, it's because I done been through the dark night of the soul. What they say, the difference between the Christians and the spirit and spirituality. Christians, they're afraid of hell. But spiritualists, we done been through hell. We ready to rock. We ready to roll. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me nothing about me. This is only going to make you look like a fool. But I'm going to tell you something. When people do that, what you need to understand is how you need to react. Because this is where your blessings come from. Your blessings does not come from, well, you just sitting around and you being nice to people. It's how you treat them when they disrespect you. When you disrespect me, I'm going to treat you real good still. I just got boundaries now. You can't get that close to me. I understand that. I understand now what role you like to play. I understand you like to play the feminine role a lot. I understand, man. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the share. I understand that you walk around here and you beat your chest. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. But I understand you stand in feminine energy. Doesn't mean that you're a bitch. You just like to stand in my energy. So while you standing in my energy, what I can't do is stand in your energy, because I'm going to do it better than you anyway. But see, that'll be me feeding off my ego, me being who I am. So what I'm going to do is continue to stand in my feminine energy. So now as a leader, I'm going to teach you how to be a female. I'm not going to get mad at you. Do you know how many men I have to go back and forth with because they want to stand in the same energy that I'm in? I used to jump out of my energy and jump into their energy. See, that was my ego. But see, when you heal, you don't do that. I stay in my feminine energy. And what I do is teach them how to be feminine. Because you're a man, you don't know how to be feminine. So I'm going to teach you how to be feminine. I'm going to teach you. So this is what we do. We're not all that flamboyant and doing all this and popping up the necks and all this stuff. We're not doing all that. That's not how it goes. Let me tell you how it goes. We just sit back, we listen. We sit in our power. We know who we are. We stand in our purpose. We love who we are. We understand that we are the ones that birthed this world. Thank you for the gift. We understand that anything that wants to come into this world has to come through us. We understand that. We understand that sometimes we get weak and we fall for some of the stupidest things, but we bounce back. That's the difference. See, it's relationships that I've been in, and I'm like, now, what was I thinking? It's the fact that I bounced back. It's not the fact that I was in those relationships. It's the fact that I bounced back. Thank you so much. But that's okay. And these are the times that you have to learn. You have to have people. See, when you go through things, Boss Solid, when you go through things, God always brings someone in to teach you because he's going to give you that again. That's okay. God is about to bless you with something better. But wait, he had to bring in his helper to teach you and show you something. And as a leader, that's why it's so important. As a woman, we have to understand it's so important. So, thank you so much for the gift. It's so important for us to understand who we are. So while that man is standing in that feminine energy, gossiping, arguing back and forth with the women, which is crazy to me. You're a grown man. What you arguing with me for? You ain't going to win. I don't even argue with women. I don't argue with women because I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win because we both have an agenda to win. I'll be the bigger person. So that's what you have to learn. Teach that man that wants to sit in feminine energy, teach him how to be a lady. Teach him how to be feminine. And how I teach them is I stay solid. Because loyalty is everything. Loyalty starts from the woman. Loyalty starts from the womb. Loyalty and all that starts from the woman's womb. Because think about it. You birth this child. That mom is teaching that baby everything. Loyalty, love, peace, joy, chaos if she chaotic. We teach. We teach our sons. But some women don't know how to teach their sons. You know, we sit back and we say, well, I can't teach him how to be a man. But you could teach him how not to be a woman. You could teach him what feminine energy is. This is feminine energy. It's not about woman or man. It's about energy. This is feminine energy. I taught my sons that what I do is feminine energy. So they grew up kind of understanding, okay, that's what I don't want to do. Because guess what? I got on their nerves. I whine too much to them. She nagged too much. She always, why we just can't chill? So those men that I have to challenge because I am a single mom. I'm not one of those ones. I'm an independent woman. I am this. I don't need no man. Yes, I do need a man. And I like a man. I like it a lot. I do. However, I just don't want no anything. Who wants just an anything? Just having an anything means that I'll settle for anything. I just want anything in my life. See, if I allow you in my life, that means that I see something in you. See, what you're looking at is you're looking at my financial. You're looking at my security. And you're not understanding that you bring a whole different type of security into my life. Just because you may not have what I have, my security comes because I don't have a man, a husband. So I take care of me and my children. So my security is a little bit different than what your security, sir, may look like. But guess what I'm willing to do? Back up on my security and allow your security to come in to cover us like you're supposed to. But I can't do that because you're too busy worrying about, well, she gonna look at me because I ain't got this. And then, girl, I had one guy tell me, he was all in. He was 100%. He was all in, ready for it. Like, yes, I got the girl. I really like her. And then I guess he felt he needed to be honest. It was like, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, my credit score is such and such. Man, if you don't get out of my face. I couldn't laugh at him. I couldn't laugh at him. Thank you for the follow. I couldn't laugh at him because of the fact he was being honest. He He's a man, and he was being honest. Like, look, girl, I like you, but with your expectations, this is what I want you to think. Your expectations. I don't want you to think that I'm up here with you, but you don't know where I am. You just see what I have. You don't know the struggles and the work that I had to get the things that I have. You don't know these things. I'm sorry. Listen, my glasses, these are locked. He was honest, divine. It was so cute too. He was so cute. But at the end of the day, you don't know where I've been or what I've been through. So you done shot your shot and shot at yourself for shooting your shot. Now, I have no reason to, I can look at it two ways. You can give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay. Or now you just show me how insecure you are. Or what about the ones that you with, right? That he could have. I mean, but that's up to him. My job as a woman is not to encourage him. Hey, you can do it. Look. And bring myself down so he can feel better about it. No. It's up to him to say, okay, you know what? Let me do better. Let me be a better me because, girl, I want you. But what about this? Let's talk about this. Women, we go through things. Men, you go through things. When a person meets you, they don't know what you got. They don't know where you're at in your life. They don't know anything about you. They just see you as you come. You showed up, right? So now you done showed up. What about those ones that meet you, right, in the moment of whatever it is that you're going through in your life and prejudge you? Now, as we talk about, I'm up right now. Now, I done battled those storms. I done went through the dark night of the soul. I done healed. I done went real deep and there was nobody there. And now they come back. And it's kind of like, what do? I know a lot of people go off of this new generation is going off this spirituality of this spiritual thing of this twin flame and all these things like, oh, your divine counterpart and you done met them once and then they're going to come back because of your twin flame and they're going to come back and they're going to be better and they're going to do that and they're going to do that. Well, let's look at it like this. As I always tell people, see, everybody has their idea of what a twin flame is because this person may read this book about it and this person may know this about it. This person may have this discernment about it. But how about if I told you that you are your twin flame? How about if I told you that your twin flame, it means the masculine and the feminine energy that's within you. See, what the enemy does is cause confusion, right? So if he brings confusion to you, it'll have you going around in a circle, right? Just like in the wilderness, have you going around in a constant circle, looking and searching for this person that you think that you have this tie to because that's your twin flame. And you running behind and looking for this person and you looking for that person and you like, no, and then you missing out on dating this person or finding something on this person because of the fact you chasing this twin flame that's brought up in your head. See, that's what the enemy causes confusion. Hell, don't you know that God don't cause no confusion? He makes it plain. He sends you your divine counterpart. See, it's a twin flame. He can't bring you your person that he has for you. And the reason why he can't bring you the person that he has for you, you want to know why? Is because you ain't balanced in here. You too busy as a woman standing in masculine energy. You want to tell everybody what to do because you the boss. You make the good money. And then, hey, man, I can't bring you your wife. Adam, I can't bring you your Eve. I can't pull her from your rib and you call her, hey, that's my wife. You can't do those things because you're too busy standing in feminine energy, going back and forth with women, too busy in women's business instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing. So until you can balance the two, until you can balance the masculine and the feminine energy together that's within you, meaning balancing yourself, meaning self-heal, that means self-love, that means healing what's within you. Before he can introduce your Eve to you or your Adam to you or your Boaz or your Ruth or whichever one you want to call it, because I get tired of everybody like, oh, I need my Boaz. Well, wait, what you need a Boaz for? You is Boaz. You act just like him. You the provider. You in the field. You the ruler. You doing everything. So every time your Boaz, which is your Ruth, because you standing in the masculine energy, try and come forward, you cutting him down. I want a man that's like this, and I want this, and I want this, and he got to be this, and he got to be that, and I need this. But yeah, you trash. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. You trash. Vice versa. Same thing with a man. I want a woman that's going to bring me peace. Bruh, bring you peace. First, you don't even know what peace is. And are you sitting on something that she can be your peace? Meaning, what are you offering for this woman to become? Because for this woman to come into your life and be at peace, that means that your life has to be peace. I don't bring you peace. I don't bring you peace. Because what is peace to you? Peace to you may be, I don't know, because me and y'all get special sometimes. Women, my peace may be having first world problems. Getting up in the morning like, dang, I ran out of makeup. Oh, this eyeshadow ain't right. Huh. When I have eyeshadow, I'm at peace. So what is your peace? You're talking about bring something to the table. Same thing with a woman. Bring something to the table. Hey, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm a table, and I can see the table of 12. But I am not too high and mighty to sit and look down on somebody and say, hey, can you seat someone at a table of 1? Can you at least do that? No. See, my blessings come because of how humble I stay. Be your peace. Boy, you crazy. You don't even know how to be a man. So I'm going to bring you peace. You don't even know how to secure. So I'm going to bring you peace. Okay. Look at the men. Don't be talking to me like that. Okay, women. I need him to provide. Provide what? What do you got? What is he providing? He got to have this, but what do you got? What you got? Is you working? So your whole life consists of bundles, OQC wigs, and your scalp stank, your scalp sour. You running around here talking about all this other stuff about what this man got to do for you, but are you taking care of yourself? Are you running around here instead of going to work out? I want a man that's fit, and you putting on a suction suit and you zipping it up real tight, and you got your faja on, you running around here like you the best thing that's popping, and then when you unzip it, oh my God. But yet he got to have a standard of he got to look good. He got to look like this. Thank you for the follow. He got to have this. He got to have money. Do you got money though? Because at the end of the day, this is what I need you to understand. You don't have to have that man to be a provider, take care of you. You know, you can take care of yourself. But that's the thing. In the mix, when he's not there, can you take care of yourself? At the end of the day, can you do the things that you asking this man to do? See, the thing is with me, and that's what makes it so hard for the guys that talk to me, and that's how I distinguish who are the men and who are the boys, because here's the thing. If the battery go out in my car, I can go out there, change it. My tire go out, I can go ahead and jack it up and change it. If something happened to my toilet before I call the plumber, I'm going to go ahead and do some research myself. I might just pop the whole toilet up because that's the type of stuff. See, I had a father that taught me how to take care of myself. See, I could do a lot of things that men can do, but here's the thing. That does not mean that I want to do it. So if I could get a man to come in here and do man stuff like, okay, there it is. I need this fixed, because what happens to me is when I go take my car in for a service, hey, I'm bored. I'm sitting there waiting. Guess what ends up happening? I always ends up with another car. See, that's what happens when you allow a woman to go and get the oil change. She ends up with a new car because it looks so good on me with me in it. But I can do these things for myself. I don't need that man. So yes, him coming in is a bonus, because then I can worry about first world problems. Then I can worry about the little things in life. The little things in life meaning, hey, babe, you hungry? Hey, sweetheart, you hungry? You know, I'm eager and geeked when he come home to give me a kiss on the forehead, because that's what I like. Those are the things I like. I like the touchy touch me. Touch me, tease me. Hey, I like that. Go ahead. I like being, doing adult things a lot. But how am I sitting around? I want a man that's going to do this, that, and there, and third to me. And you got the same drawers you done had for the past 3-4 years. And you only pull out the special ones when he come over. But what if he continue to come over? Them same 3 panties, you going to keep them same 3 panties in rotation? What are you doing? Because here's the thing. You should not be, I'm going to look sexy for when he come. This should be a thing, because this is who you are. See, with me, I don't know. I had a homegirl that told me, I don't understand why you sit and you got to match your underwear and we all this stuff and everything got to be here, and we just going up here. What, you scared if you get an accident or something, they got to take your clothes off, you going to be mashed up and cute? Yup. Because it makes me feel good. So the things that I do for me, it makes me feel good. It's not about a man. See, that's having a bonus. This is a bonus. See, this is the best thing for him. See, I'm giving him the best version of me. See, with the man, when he come in, he already see like, okay, this is who she is already. I just got to worry about me. So yeah, guys, what do you think when you get out the shower? Oh, because you done washed yourself. You done cleaned yourself. You done put on some new drawers and then boom, girl, you ready? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm not at all. I'm not at all. I'm not happy. I'm not, you just did not turn me on. I'm not sure. I know you got new drawers and that's cute, but I'm not. No. Women, because you think you done came up out your clothes, that man like, yeah, and you sitting there rolling like you feel good, you done pulled off your suction suit, and you done threw it to the side, you done pulled your wig off, and you forgot to take that stinking cap off because your scalp's sour, you forgot to pull that back, but then you sitting there like, yeah, he should want me. No, he don't. He don't think you're attractive at all. He's not looking, he don't think, no, he don't. I'm sorry, he don't. He does not. You have to do these things because you want these things done to you. You have to do these things because it makes you feel good. Because when you get that man or when you get that woman, she's going to appreciate that. She's going to look at you like, oh, he's so fine. He only fine to her though, because no one else thinks so. I'm just playing. But still, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who else thinks so. What I'm trying to say is take care of yourself. Love on yourself. Be the best version of you for you. And when that significant other come in, ooh, they going to be happy. They going to be so happy. I'm so happy. That he ain't got to tell her like, hey, you ain't going to shave? Or she, oh, you ain't going to shave? Oh. His favorite color might be blue. Ooh. His favorite color might be blue. Ooh. And you just happen to have blue underwear because that's what you do. You're not using those same three that's in the rotation. We getting rid of those three that's in the rotation. Men, get rid of underwear. I don't know what be wrong with y'all. Y'all will put some, y'all don't care. Y'all, the dang on elastic be coming out. Holes in it. Butt crack be showing. If you don't get out my face, goofy. No, we're not doing that. Get sexy for you. Trust me, that woman or that man is going to love it because you do it, because you care that much about yourself. Listen, it's about to be comedy hour. Self-love is the best love. I'm following you because I discern that you speak and they're the truth. Thank you, AMB Juice. They don't want a train. They want a man toy. MG, they want a man toy. I don't know. I want a man toy. I do. Thank y'all for joining. Come on in. Listen, so I'm trying to catch up, make sure I don't answer to everybody's stuff because, you know, I get in comedy hour and it turns into a thing, right? Because I'm being real. You got to love you. I love me. Listen, I ain't had a man. No, don't get it twisted. I date. But I'm talking about a man, someone that I'm just like, okay. This is my dude. We walking out in public and we actually like each other. And I'm smiling because he take care of himself. He's smiling because he like, man, I like her teeth. They clean, right? but he like me, right? So I haven't been in a relationship in over a year. And I'm okay with that. Because I'd rather not be in a relationship. I'd rather date. And I'd rather talk to others versus just be with a person and say I got someone. Because after a couple of months, I'm going to dislike you because you're going to probably be very unattractive to me because I didn't like you from the get-go. I just wanted you for that. And that's what's so important when you're dealing with people, to make sure that you're being honest. Because a lot of men get with women because they just went through something with someone else. And a lot of people get with other people because they want to make the other person jealous. How dangerous. But however, a lot of people do things just because it's beneficial to them and their ego. But what are you going to do? You don't get with someone just because. If I approach you, 9 times out of 10, if I approach you, that means that this is very temporary. This is very temporary. This is just going to last for a moment because I want to meet my needs. But if I allow you in when you approach me, that means that I see something in you and I'm willing to take that. And I'm actually going to give you the side of me, the vulnerable side of me, because I really want to get to know you on that level. If I approach you, that means that I'm going to give you the fun. We about to laugh, we about to joke, we about to do all these different things because this is what it is supposed to be, for fun. Sometimes things get haywire, but at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter. What if you start liking that person? Well, you can like that person. But I know for me, I'll like you. And we could get together, we could do these things, and I'll like you. But then after, I'll be like, dang, I don't really like you. And I'm going to eventually not talk to you. I'm going to eventually get to that point. But the ones that approach me, because I like when men approach me, because that's how it should be, right? But child, what you gonna do? Now, what y'all gonna do? Now, we done talked about it. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna keep them same little 3 panties in rotation? Y'all gonna love on yourself and go within and heal within and start to learn to love on yourself? Sir, are you gonna keep them same boxers? And listen, if y'all out here dating and y'all still wearing them baby drawers, them ones that, you know, you put on the toddlers, them small. No, you go back in. That means you need some healing. That means you need to go inward and heal, because you should not be wearing no baby drawers. But what I'm trying to get to, the point that I'm trying to get to, thank you for liking. The point that I'm trying to get, because you should not be wearing no baby drawers. But what I'm trying to get to, the point that I'm trying to get to, thank you for liking. The point that I'm trying to get to, pour into yourself. Go to the Victoria's Secret. Go to the Rihanna shop, whatever Fenty or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Savage. Go there and get those under. Go to different places. Pour into yourself. Go get better fitting clothes. Ladies, a lot of us, y'all, get in relationships, right? And then the man may leave, or whatever the case, if you ran him off or he ran off, or whatever the case may be. How did I get married type of situationships, right? And then the man may leave, or whatever the case, if you ran him off or he ran off, or whatever the case may be. How did I get married type of situation? Go work on yourself. Go be the best version of you. It's not weight loss revenge. It is you getting back to you, because now you have the time to focus on yourself. Do you, boo-boo? Fix you. Be the best version of yourself. Do not go through life trying to figure out where or why something went wrong. You're not going to figure it out. Just be you and do you. You don't worry about nothing else. That's how you pour into yourself. You love on you. Do you want a man? If you want a man that loves to sit in feminine energy, fine. And if you don't love a man that you like this guy, but he sit too much in feminine energy, then you don't jump out of feminine energy and get in masculine energy. Then the roles reverse. It's hard to get out of that cycle. What you do is stay in feminine energy, teach him what feminine energy is, and then if he decides to get out of it, then fine. But if he don't, then the choice is yours. Y'all could be like besties, your homegirl. Y'all could, I don't know what to tell you. But I don't date a guy that sits in feminine energy, because I've learned how to sit in feminine energy. See, when you heal, you learn what feminine energy is. And then as a woman, you realize that this is where it is. All that hooping and hollering and fighting with people and arguing with people and doing these different things, getting in masculine energy, this is not cool. You never want to go back. When you heal, you're never going to want to go back to that. You're never going to want to go back to that. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. I look at it like, I can't believe that I used to sit in that energy. Now I stay in my energy. I'm not about to fight with nobody to prove them wrong. I'm not arguing with nobody to be better than. I'm not arguing with nobody about nothing. It just is what it is. You don't like me. It's okay. You don't like, hell, if you don't like my life, bye. Don't join. I'm going to continue to do me because this is my job. I'm not here to try and make others feel or stroke their ego or make them feel good. I'm here to teach you how to jumpstart your self-love journey. Jumpstart the pouring into yourself. Teach you how to understand what healing is. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the share. Okay, thank you. So with all that being said, whatever you decide to date, right? For whatever reason, understand that if you're not healed trying to date, you're causing damage. You're causing damage. Oh, Tarnisha. Mwah. Look, Lula, my little sister, we got to talk. But anyway, we'll talk. But listen, you have to doggone reach down. If you're dating somebody and you're unhealed, you're bringing damage into their life. What do you mean, Coach Nye? Well, here's the thing. Because everything that you're going to do is going to be operated off of ego, pride. It's going to be operating off of the things that you want, your heart desire, self-centeredness, selfishness. Because when you're dealing with a woman, right? If you're dealing with a woman that's healed, she's not going to deal with an unhealed man anyway. So that means you both need to heal. But you have some women that are just women. They are emotionally intelligent. So they're able to sit in their feminine energy. They just don't know their purpose or how powerful they are. Because they're not healed yet. But they know how to sit and be a lady. But ladies, that does not mean that the man come in and tell you what he want, that I got to be submissive and I got to do this. Oh my God. Watch out. Here we go. When they say, I want a woman that's going to be submissive. Submissive to what though? To what? To what? For why? What am I? Okay, explain to me why I need to be submissive. Explain. Because I'm the man. Barely. But okay. You want me to be submissive to what? What are you going to gain from this? What am I going to gain from being submissive to you? Because you got to remember, everything has a gain to it. Me being submissive to you, what am I going to gain and what are you going to gain? What the Bible said. The Bible said to a man, no one said... the verdict is still out on this man thing because you just going through the motions like one. Women, I'm a wife. I'm a Proverbs 31 wife. In what book? What book? Because you can't be. How? You just cussed this man slap out in front of his friends. You just got on social media and told all your business about this man. You just belittled this man. So what book you read? So I won't read it. Because I don't know what Proverbs 31 woman that is. So you got this woman talking about she want to be a Proverbs 31 woman. And this man talking about I need you to be submissive. And they both is unhealed. That is insane crazy. That's crazy. Everybody got an expectation and don't even understand what it means to be what it is that they want. What am I submit myself to you for? Submit myself for what? What submit? Okay, I'm being submissive. I'm submitting myself for what? So I can go in here and pay bills. Wait a minute now, let's get real. So I'm submitting myself so I can go in here and pay bills, cook, clean, take care of the kids, tell you what you need to do because you need guidance. So tell you what you need to do and be submissive to you. You crazy. What's that term? I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm saying it anyway. Your mama should have swallowed you. I don't even know why we even here. Why you even here having a conversation with me? Submissive for what? Proverbs 31 for what? For what? You out here still doing the TikTok trends, getting on TikTok, doing everything else. Stripping, dropping it low, doing what you want to do because you a baddie. You's a barbs baddie. You that chick. You that boss chick. You do all this. Cause ain't no gonna do nothing to you. Yeah, Glow. You all up in the club. You doing everything else. And he needs to treat you like a Proverbs 31 woman. Okay. I don't know what you did. They got that book in the Jim Crow laws, some book or something. I don't know what law, but what book is you in? Because that ain't it, sis, bruh. That ain't it. You gotta fix you. How? How do I fix me? I'm already fixed. Nobody else had a complaint about it because they was unhealed too. You gotta go to a healed person so they can let you know. Because when you come over here with that, you're gonna be submissive to me. All right, let's have a conversation because Coach not healed and healing. Coach not healed and healing, so let's talk about it. So they come to me. Oh, well, you hard headed. You want to be the man. I don't want to be the man. You just can't be my man. So they get mad at me. They get real mad at me. Like, oh, you think you better than? No, I don't think I'm better than. I'm just not going to let you tell me what to do. How you going to lead me, bruh? You can't lead me. If you could tell me what to do, then tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then don't tell me what to do. It's just as simple. How am I figuring it out? You coming to me to figure out your life. And you want me to be submissive to you? You want me to let you lead? I don't know about your navigation skills, bruh. I don't know. You still using MapQuest. I'm not trusting this right now. So no, you can't lead. I'll lead. Matter of fact, I'm gonna lead you right to the door because you got to go. I'm not even going to entertain the whole situation of us being together. I just take charge. No, I'm not even going to do that because now you're wasting my time. And when you healed and when you're healing, you understand time is precious. Time is an illusion, but it's very precious because you can't get it back. You can't get it back. And when I can't get it back, then we got a problem. We're going to back that thing up. Let's run this thing back. So what we're going to do from now on? We're working on ourselves. Don't ask and request. It's like going to the ATM and you requesting $150, but you only got $2 in your account. Don't go asking someone for something when you ain't got nothing to give. You're crazy. Thank you, Michael. You always been my homie now. But yeah, don't go running around talking about what you want. I want this. I want a man to do all this to turn me on. Wait a minute now. You want him to turn you on, but you ain't even washed your ass. I mean, I'm just saying, let's keep it a buck. Are we here? Are we there? Are we listening? Don't go asking someone to do something that you can't. Why? Why should he? He cheated on me. Well, why did he cheat, sweetheart? Why? You know, you want a man, or you want this woman to come in and do all these different things, right? You want this woman to come in, you know, giving top and everything else. But it stinks down there. I don't like it. What the fuck? How you? Man, if you don't get on my face. How do y'all want these things, but y'all don't do the things that you're supposed to do, which is taking care of yourself, healing yourself, taking care of yourself. Vibration, don't listen. Children's Comedy Hour. But I'm being serious. If you want something from someone, make sure you got something to give. Don't come to the restaurant, we out eating and we just having some wings and things, because I like football. We watching football and you like, I'll buy the wings and things. And then, you know, you come to me because you can afford the doggone wings and the shots. But then you telling me, like, I ain't got no gas to get. Well, bruh, what you... you running around here. You got all this on, this designer this, the designer that. You got a fancy car, you got all that, but you ain't even got $100 in your pocket and you can't even fill your tank all the way up. So how is you flexing on somebody? Come on, man, shut up talking to me. You stupid. Hey there, Cooter. Listen, Cooter Head, and that's a hell of a name. Cooter Head 67. What's up, man? Dennis, hypothetically, we just talking. We just talking. But yeah, so listen. What I'm saying is, don't stop expecting other people, right? Stop expecting other people to do things for you that you can't even do yourself. You can't do it yourself. Or you won't do it. You don't even pour into yourself. Listen, and women, I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of us. I'm so sick of us. What we do? I'm going through it with him again. And I'm going to go tell my business to this person. And when I tell this person, then I'm going to take their advice. But this person ain't got a pot to piss in. This person can't keep a man. This person ain't got nothing to offer nobody. This person is a 304. You got to put the or in there. The 304. You know, this person is always with the shits. This person always got something going on. This person ain't got nothing going on. And you going to take advice from them? Let me explain something to you. I don't want to take advice from nobody that I don't want to be like. But I don't want to take advice from anybody who... Why would I take advice from you? Why would I take advice from you? Your whole life is turned upside down. Your whole life is drama, mess, chaos. Your whole life is just a hot mess. Everything about your life screams unhealed, unpeaceful, trash, more trash. But I'm going to take advice from you, and I don't even want to be like you. I'm going to take clean advice from you. And your house always nasty. Your dishes ain't never clean. Your refrigerator nasty. Everything nasty in your house. But I'm going to take clean advice from you. I'm going to take parenting advice from you when you ain't do right by your own kids. I'm going to take relationship advice from you when you was the one cheating on your husband and he gave you everything, or vice versa. I'm gonna take advice from y'all because I need it. I need to ruin my life. When you start healing, you realize that you don't need to communicate with people. You realize, like, I don't need to talk to nobody. I don't need to tell nobody my business. Just because you heal, because you realize that people are who they are in that moment. Let me tell you something. Whatever's going on TV. Whatever's going on TV, on this reality TV show, you got to remember that's who people are in that moment. The unhealed version. So what do you mean by that, Coach Nine? What do you mean? Because I just switched up who I was once Kardashian show came on. All of a sudden, I started acting like this. Well, I'm talking about you. So let's talk about it. Thank you for the follow. So this is what happens. So when the trend hits, remember when the hotties came out? Hot girl summer. Everybody wanted to be a hot girl. Cardi B said, she's so funny. She said, I'm going to tell my sister, Faha, give me my Faha, B. And guess what everybody did? Oh, let me go get a Faha. Oh. Yes, that's the reality TV stuff that I'm talking about. These are the people that go and they get all these things to fit in with the next. And then when that trend is done, then they become someone else. Because they're unhealed. They're trying to find their footing. They want to be with what they think they like. Let me tell y'all something. Guess what the men like? That's what I found out. They like the ones that y'all call basic. So let's look at what is basic. What is basic, Coach Nye? Because I want to be basic now. Okay, well, here's the thing. So the basic is, this is what they said the basics was. The girls that wear no eyelashes. So I had my whole girl explain this to me. She was like, man, I do all this because I'm telling you, when she get dialed up, she put that makeup on, she be fine, get a wig, get all this, put hair, makeup. I'm talking about flawless. Beat to the gods. Beat down. Beautiful. She's a beautiful girl anyway. But when she do all that extra stuff, it's like, damn. But she go to work every day and the man look at her, he flirts with her. But he's in love with the basic girl. So she was like, and he like that. And she basic. And I was like, hold on, sis. What is basic? She don't want no eyelashes or nothing. Okay, well, I'm basic. Shoot, I'm basic. Okay. I had to come to terms with that. And I was like, oh. But I didn't know how to respond because I don't know, do I cry about it or do I be happy or what's happening? I'm basic. Do I go get some lashes? What do I do? It's basic. Guess what? That's what he wanted. That's what he was in love with. Because he understands he can wake up and look at that. Yeah. She don't want to go to clubs. I don't go to clubs. I don't go hang out. I'm basic. No, I'm not for you. That's what it is. It's not that I'm basic. It's just I'm not for you. So you're not man enough for that. Have you ever noticed that grown men, remember when you was a little bit younger, them older, nasty men that wear the watches and always got change in their pocket, they over there, hey girl. What, you know what? They liked it that because you were pure. You were young. You didn't have the makeup and the chaos and all this stuff. They love that. Men love the basic. Men love the basic. They love the women that are in their natural state. That's what it's called. But a hater will always say basic. We're not going to call it natural. We're going to call it basic because I'm hating. Well, I'm sorry, little hater. I'm sorry, little hater. Listen, what's for me is for me. And if you feel that you have to do all that to get a man, then, hey, go get your man. I mean, do what you got to do. I'm not hating at all. You do what you got to do. Do what make you happy. But, baby, but you know what? Yes, Key and vibration. Excuse me, I'm calling this girl vibration and it's vibrant. Listen. But listen, but at the end of the day, thank you, Dimples. But listen, when people come through, they want what they want in that moment. The anime girls, since they want to call us basic, let's get them a name. The anime girls. What they do is they go out for that moment because they're doing all this to get dressed up because they want to be seen. It's not that they are thirsty. It's just that when you get dressed up, you want to be seen. If you are a celebrity and you're doing these things, you want to be seen, right? So that's all what it is. So we can't take it like, oh, they thirsty. That's not what it is. They want to be seen. So there's their job. So you have the ones that's all the animated up and then they sit back and they turning down dudes like, no, I don't want you, this, that, and the other. And you have people that hate and say, well, yes, you do. She act like she better than. No, she's not acting like she better than. What's happening is she's doing her job. Her job was to be seen. It does not mean that she's thirsty. It does not mean that she needs you. It does not mean that, hey, come get me. It does not mean any of those things. She could be one of those ones that just like to usually be basic. When she go out, she go get dressed up, right? I don't know, but we can't judge people. All right, Earl, thank you. Earl, thank you. It's good. I have high vibration. And yes, they be hating. So whatever it is that whatever that woman wants to be, you be that in that moment. But do not get mad at other people because they're not like you. I am who I am. I may get dressed up and I get dressed down. Depends on how I feel. I do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. And if you looking at me sideways and looking crazy, then that's a problem for you. Thank y'all so much for the likes, follow, shares. I ask y'all continue to follow, share. Thank you, Camille. So the thing is, if you see me out in these streets, let me cook. However it is I want to be. However I want to look. Let me be that. You may catch me in my gym attire. Oh, that's when I think I'm the baddest too. Listen. I'm a personal trainer. So guess what? I have to be seen. I have to make sure that my body is good because I am the product. So I am what sell, right? So if you see me, then you're like, hey, I want a body by Nye. So therefore, I have to look the part. So I can't be out there, busted up, toe up, looking crazy, big t-shirts. I have to be form-fitted so people can see that I actually train and see me. Boy, that's when I be at my best. You can't tell me nothing. Look at Coach Nye. She out here. Look at Coach Nye. Body by Nye. Pop, 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 pop it, pop it, pop. I'm telling you, I be feeling real good. But then there's always someone that wants to hate. Why she got on gym clothes in the store? Because it's people like you that I need you to say, hey, ma'am, can I get your card? That's why I got on gym clothes in the store. Let us cook. But that's the thing. Let me be who I be. And then I'll put on clothes and then I have people to say, oh, well, where you going? Just because you ain't never seen me in clothes, because me and you, this is the thing. I categorize my people, the people that I know. So just because every time you see me, I'm in run around, let's go outside and plant some flower clothes, because that's what you are to me. You're that type of person. That's the only way that you're going to, look, I'm looking at this mic because I need you to understand. But that's the only way me and you will ever hang out. That's all you are to me. You will never be in the circle of when I get ready to get cleaned and go outside. You'll never be in that circle with me. No, because that's not who we are. You have to learn to categorize people and put them where they need to be. And that keeps down chaos and hating in your life. Those fake friends in your life. You can keep that out of your life because you put them where they belong. You don't take the garden friend and make her your best friend that you give all your smoke to and just like, hey, this is what I got going on in my life. Because she's a gardener. She going to go plant the seeds somewhere else in somebody else's ear about your life. That's what she's going to do. Listen, you got to know. You got to stay focused and understand who's who and what's what in your life. Listen, thank y'all for the follow. Thank y'all for the shares. Continue to follow, share. Come on in. Let's talk about it. So listen, let people be who they are. But allow them with boundaries into your life. Cash that. You better clock that. Wait. Clock that. I'm trying to tell you. I play too much. But I'm being dead serious. I need you guys to understand. Everybody in your life is not there for your every need. I had to learn that. Even with dating. See, when I was unhealed, I dated a lot because I was unhealed. So I need to find what's for me. But see, when you heal, you date your person. Well, excuse me, let me take that back. You become married to your person, right? You become intimate on that level with your person, the person that God has for you. When you're unhealed, you date and you go marry people off of your ego, your pride, your thoughts, your surroundings, whatever it may be. And then y'all tell them all y'all business. And then when y'all no longer together because y'all had that conditional love. Y'all didn't have that unconditional love. You can only have unconditional love for the one that God has for you, that divine counterpartner that he has for you. But this is a whole nother topic. We'll talk about it later. But what I'm saying is you had that conditional love and you told that man or you told that woman everything. And then when you decided you're going to leave, guess what they did? Went and told all your business. Threw it up in your face. You ain't going to never find nobody else. Look at you. You told them your deepest, darkest secrets. You told them things that would tear you down and hurt you. You told them things that you can lose your job over. You done sat and did the drugs with the person. Now they like, I'm going to tell your job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. See, everything that was conditional. I conditionally love you. I love you until I don't. I love you until you try and leave me. I love you until you don't want to be with me no more. I love you until it's not fitting for me no more. See, that's conditional love. Because the person that God has for you, even if you wanted to break up, you can't. because he loved you so much. See, that's when y'all say, I want a woman that's gonna be submissive. See, that type of woman will be submissive to that man, because that is a man after God's heart. That is a man who loves God, because if he loves God, then he'll know how to love his wife. And his wife, if she loves God, then she'll know how to love her husband. Because you got to remember that he put Adam to sleep, and out of the rib came her, and out of that rib God taught her how to treat her husband, how to teach her husband, not to teach, but how to treat him and how to love on him. Hold on, let me put my puzzle together before they hang up on me. And that's what he taught her. He taught her these things while Adam was sleeping. See, we just look at his surface level. Oh, he created her, and on this day he created the earth, he created the waters, he created all this, and then on this day he created her. And then he woke up and he was like, flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone, my wife, I will call you my wife. And that's what they ran with, like, yes. No, boo, it had to be some teaching. I mean, he's God, he can do anything, but I'm sure he held her by the hand and taught her how to be a lady, how to stand in her feminine energy. How to, what is this? Everything that Adam, because you know what y'all do, y'all men do, y'all just go out there and name some stuff. We're going to call this a fish. What made you come up with that word? What made you say fish, Adam? But that's a whole nother story. He's a man. This is the things that they do. So therefore, God had to go teach her. Hey, this is my son named this. I don't know why he named this thing a fish, but it's a fish. Then what you supposed to do with the fish? See, what you want to do is you want to gut it. So you take this fish, and I'm going to gut this one. You're going to gut that one. And I'm going to show you how you got to clean it out. Because Adam, he's so far off, he don't even understand. This is why he keep getting sick. Because he just go out there, he called the thing a fish, he get it out the water, he just start biting on it. So I'm going to teach you, daughter, because he needs some help. So this is all me paraphrasing and coming up with my thought and process. So then he called the thing a fish, he get it out the water, he just start biting on it. So I'm going to teach you, daughter, because he needs some help. So this is all me paraphrasing and coming up with my thought and process. So then he teaches her how to gut the fish, how to clean the fish, how to properly clean it, and how to put it on the fire, how to make the fire. Let me teach you how to make the fire. Because then he teaches her how to gut the fish, how to clean the fish, how to properly clean it, and how to put it on the fire, how to make the fire. Let me teach you how to make the fire, because my son here, this is why I created you, because he made a fire. And when his joker made the fire, he burnt up the other bushes. Almost got to the tree, but I stopped it, because here he is, the wisdom, and he about to mess it all up, because he's setting fires and don't know how to set them, take them down. He don't know how to barbecue. So I'm gonna teach you how to barbecue, because he needs some help. So I'm gonna teach you how to start this fire. See, it's things like that in this times. How do we know it didn't take her 42 years? In those 42 years, Adam stayed asleep, because he was a special kind of person. He did everything that he wanted to do. He named the stuff the fish. He even looked up and said it's a bird. I'm gonna call it a bird. And everybody's trying to get used to the birds flying around, like, why I got to be a bird? That sounds so stupid. Why I can't be a giraffe? But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. So then he gets up there, he's doing all these things, because this is what men do. They show up and mess up everything. So he taught her. So let's say it took 42 years, and then 42 years he finally woke Adam up, and Adam woke up like, oh, what is that? What is this? What is thou'th and thiseth and that? What is those things? What is this? Where's your tail that hangs in the front of you like mine does? What are those coconuts hanging from your chest? What are those? What is this? What is this? Look to the side. Oh, my rib is gone. You're my rib. You're my flesh. You're my flesh, my bone. Oh, I'm going to call you wife. Where you get that from? Where you get that from? Well, I'm a man. You going to be woman. I'm sick of you, Adam. What you do this for? You just naming stuff just to be naming stuff. But you understand you understand what I'm saying? Listen. Thank y'all. But listen, at the end of the day, you have to know what it is you're supposed to be doing. And when you healed, you can do those things. You can standing as a woman. And it's different when you heal. You feel powerful without feeling powerful. See, let me tell y'all something. With this generation of the spirituality, they all go in, and we've been talking about this, and I'm going to constantly keep iterating this thing. When people say, I'm a spiritualist, and it's okay, and that's fine, because I'm not into the whole religion thing, because I'm sick of it. Okay? Because the religion it's about what man said. Man is going to come up. Heck, didn't we just talk about that, Adam? They're going to come up with their own rules, their laws, their different things. And it only makes sense to them. It only makes sense to them. It makes a whole lot of sense to them. And we be trying to figure out where they coming from. And then Steve Harvey wrote the book, Men Are From Venus and Women From Mars, or whichever way, if I said it backwards or whatever the case may be. And guess what? Still confused, folks, because they trying to figure out, well, Steve, how you know what a woman is? But anyway, a whole nother story, right? So now we are sitting here trying to figure out what it is that we need to do next. How do we get to the next level? Now, there's some very intelligent men out there. Don't get it twisted. I'm just making fun of them right now. They're out there. They're very intelligent. They have it going on. But when it comes to the emotional side, they're not emotionally intelligent. Let me tell you something. You can get a man that is book smart, down to earth, have a good time, and he operates well. But when you throw that monkey wrench in there, emotions, oh my God, they become discombobulated. They just, everything just falls. They can't function. They can't think. What do you mean? What did I study this at? Where did it come from? Wait a minute, get your phone, Google it. What is this love thing? What is this? Why is she crying? Well, these things are happening because they don't understand. They don't understand. Because that's something that they wasn't taught. A lot of men were not taught, and especially growing up, they wasn't taught to show emotions. Like, you can cry. They thought that was being weak. If you cry, you're weak. They thought that, speaking how they feel, that mean that they're acting like a feminine. No, it's not that. It's a difference of being masculine and the feminine energy. And that's why I say heal, because then you learn how to balance. It's a difference of being masculine and the feminine energy. And that's why I say heal, because then you learn how to balance. You learn how to balance the masculine and the feminine energy when you heal. So in the moment of your healing and you trying to become the better version of yourself, and when you're upset, you're able to articulate that to your woman. And hopefully, men, if you're healing and healed, you're with a healed or healing woman. So you cannot be unequally yoked. See, everybody think equally yoked mean that, oh, you got this job and I got this job. You make $150,000, I make $150,000. No, that's not what that means. Equally yoked mean that we have the same mission, the same goal. And that goal is to be the better version of ourselves, right? So now you got someone that may not be all the way healed that you are, but they're on that journey to be there. And then you become the leader and you teach. You don't take that. Yes, you don't take that and run with it and say, you just learning. So on this new world that we live in with the spirituality, you have the ones that, I'm a high priestess. Okay, that's sweet. Okay, I'm the ascended master. Okay, that's sweet. But I need you to break it down and really understand, what are you saying? Because just like everybody, you must be my twin. Do you know how many twins I'm somebody? Oh, you got to be my twin. I am not your twin. Should have had a VA. Get out my face. Get away from me. No. So the thing is, you have to know what these things are. So being spiritual is, okay, ascended master. Okay. Where are you ascending to, sir, ma'am? What is your goal? Because everyone likes to have a title. And that's what we talked about in this world of where we're trending. When things are trending, we become that. We become chameleons. What we hear, we want to be that. We want to be somebody. And then you have the people that throw on all these big pieces of jewelry so you can identify them as who they are. Okay, they're spiritualists. They're a Reiki master. They're this, they're that, and they're... You don't know what you are. You're confused, sir. You're confused, ma'am. Until you go within yourself. Don't get on here listening to me, listen to the next divine person, listen to the next this. Research it for yourself. Your purpose will be revealed to you. And 9 times out of 10, it is not what you think it is. Just like when we talk about healers, you talk about people. Now you in a church going to somebody else talking about, I need you to pray for me. I need you to heal me. When the whole time you are the healer. But you don't know that. Because you're going off of what everybody else thinks, and you belittling yourself, and you're not standing in your purpose. It's only once when you start healing that you'll realize that, wait a minute. Oh, I'm healed. I'm healed. Thank you for the follow. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my phone charger. so very much. Thank you so very kindly, children. I'm coming, guys. Don't hang up on me yet. Don't hang up on me yet. I gotta get a phone charger. Yeah, my phone about to die. I wasn't planning on being on this long. I just wanted to come on here and give some encouraging words. And as we talked about with dealing with loved one, losing a loved one during the holiday season, that's how we started off. And you know, I always drop some gems on something else. And then my other reading glasses, my son won't go get them for me. Well, he can't find them, so. But listen, hold on. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody comments, because I try and make sure that I keep everyone involved. Thank you, Gregory, for the follow. Thank y'all so much. And make sure I got this back right. So yeah, thank y'all for joining. So y'all continue to follow and share. Okay, what's going on here? Is it on? It ain't charging. What we got? Oh, there we go. So yes. Hey, most incredible. So yeah, so all these titles, everybody want a title. Thank you for the follow. Everybody wants a title. Everybody wants to be known for something except for what they are known in. And then when you start healing, you understand what your purpose is. That's what we were saying, right? So you have a lot of people that's like, hey, pray for me. I'm just going through it right now. Okay. And then you're like, okay, I tried the church and I had them pray for me and nothing happened. It's because you're the interceder. You're the one with the power. That is your job. You went and asked somebody with hospitality gifts to pray for you of healing, and you're the healer. That's why it didn't work. Because it's not where your power stands. And you got to know where your power is. And you're only going to know where your power is when you understand what your purpose is. And you understand what your purpose is when you start healing, doing your self-love journey. That's what the twin flame, as everyone keep making it seem like. See, if the enemy can confuse you about what a twin flame is, then he can keep you off the journey of healing. So the self-love healing, this twin flame journey that everyone's talking about, is within. It's in you. It's all in you. Balance that masculine and that feminine energy. Figure out what it is. Start loving on yourself. So therefore, God can reveal to you what your purpose is. And you already know you've been knew what your purpose is. You've been knew what your purpose was. You just wasn't sure because you was unhealed. So you was unsure because you didn't feel like it. Well, what would people think if I start doing this? What would people think if I start praying? Well, I don't know what the people around you would think, but I'm sure the people that need the prayer would be very grateful. Some of these people are walking around with, like in the Bible, the issue of blood because they're waiting on one person to save them. Let's just say this. Let's look at it like this. The woman with the issue of blood. What if? Remember when Jesus said your faith is what healed you, right? What if it was in her all along? He was just a confirmation. What if she really just healed herself because she believed that there is a God? She believed in a God. All this time for them 12 years, girl, you sitting around here and they putting you out the city because you considered unclean and all this. And the whole time all you had to do is say 1, 2, 3 or whatever, or wazewa, or do a little prayer or whatever it is that you did in your time. All you had to do is touch yourself and you be healed. Dang. Should have had a V8. 12 years, gone. You know what you could have been doing in 12 years? But no, you considered the unclean one. They keep throwing out the city. Get out the gates. You know, she can't touch anybody. And that's because she didn't know. And we don't know. And it's a lot of us, we didn't know. Like with me, I knew my purpose. I just didn't know how to get to it. I didn't know how to get to it because I was a people pleaser and I was worried about what people thought. But how about the people thought that way about me, because that's what the enemy wanted. It was the state of confusion for me to be confused and not operating my purpose. Because if he can keep me confused on following this journey here and y'all following the twin flame journey and all that stuff and keeping you from going within, then he's winning. Because it don't matter how much praying you can do. It's a lot of people that's in the house of worship. I like to call it for what it is. It's a house. It's supposed to be the house of worship, our Father's house. We are the church. We are what make the church. So I try and make sure I say that the right way. But the thing is, listen, what if you really look at everybody, and the reason why the church is running amok, I just wanted to say that word, they're running amok, is because nobody understands who they are, because none of them are healed. They just in there said, hey, I had a dream last night, and the pastor said, you a prophet. You are prophetess, and you deacon, and you deaconess, deaconess. Because I'm the pastor. I'm the one that tell everybody what their job title is. But nobody actually went to God and went within to heal, to understand what their purpose is, so that they can properly stand in their proper places. They stood in their proper places, then the checks and balances that the deacon is supposed to be giving the pastor and the bishop and different things, and the checks and balances that would happen, there would be no, hey, send this plate around 20 more times. This woman can't even feed her children, can't even feed herself, and you passing the plate around her 20 more times, and she keep giving into the plate because she's worried about people looking at her some kind of way. I'm just saying. Let's keep it real. Change also instills fear in others. Yes, as well as, and they not open to accepting change anymore. No one's open to accepting change, because what is change? Because what is change now? It's called trend. Change is called trend. That ain't what everybody else doing. This is what the trend is doing. It's the ones that operate the opposite of what the trend is doing. Those are pretty much the ones that are chosen and already healed and in their purpose. When you hear people saying, oh, you are ascending, people think literally like your spirit is going up to a higher place. You're no longer here. You have jumped timelines and you're in another dimension. How? I'm looking at you. Everybody look at it as so surface level. So surface level. What it's meaning is that you have unlocked a level. Look at it as a video game. When you start getting closer to God, you unlock levels of understanding. And it's not that you're going somewhere, floating somewhere. No, that's not what you're doing. What's happening is your conscience become much higher of thinking. Right? Higher of thinking. Your understanding is a little bit different now. Your understanding is now spiritually and not science-based. That's what that means. So now when you ascend, it's not that you jump in timelines like you really done, Back to the Future. We about to go forward and we going. No, what it is the fact that you are here. All of us are still right here. The problem is I don't see you because I'm not on that vibration anymore. I'm on a whole nother vibration. I'm on a whole nother level of thinking. So I don't see the chaos. I don't see the mess. Everybody worried about the president. The new president's coming in office. I don't worry about that because I'm not even thinking about the nonsense and the mess and everything that's going to happen because I'm above that. I'm working in my purpose. And when I operate in my purpose, God is going to bless me with the things that I need. So therefore, I can stay afloat. I can feed when I need to feed. I can learn when I need to learn. The things that I need has nothing to do with politics. And that's how you have to look at it and understand. So that's what it means when you jump in timelines. You're not here with the mess anymore. That chaos is kind of like when you outgrow your friends. Y'all went to high school together and they still, you're in your 40s now. Y'all go to class reunion and you go back and they still look the same. Them 40-something-year-old men still got their hat cocked to the right. The pants sagging, looking crazy. Jordans tied up real tight because now they old and they wearing little chains now because their necks ain't strong enough so they can't hold a bigger chain. So they're wearing a small cross. Yeah, those ones. Still chasing skirts. And when you come in, they look at you and say, Oh, she must have did something. She thinks she better than, let me guess. And all you did was put on an outfit, but to them, you fancy. They think that you expensive, but see, this stuff been sitting in your closet. So you've been living on who you are. Hey, Sonia, you've been living your true self for all this time. So all this stuff that they talking about, like, oh, you think you better than how? I just went in my closet. See, you went to the store and actually bought that, what you got on, that hot foolishness of a mess that you have on, that little baby chain that you got on now, them Jordans. Matter of fact, you done went and got some sixes and you done got them tied up real tight. They don't even wear them anymore, but just what you went and got. You went and got those things because you trying to look like somebody. You done went and got the LA hat, then you done cocked it to the right. You ain't never been to LA, but I'm just leaving it alone anyway. Oh, now you ganging, but whatever, dude. I don't know what you doing. So now you sagging. Oh, we still doing that? Okay. You wearing the little bitty jeans. You wearing my size jeans. I can't find no 3/4s in the store because you got them on. They done ran out of all the 3/4s because you got the 3/4s on. Now I got to go up a size that ain't going to fit me in the waist, but I got to figure this thing out because you wearing my 3/4s. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that later. But yet you talk about me that I think I'm better than. When you went to the store, when all I did was go to my closet and pulled out something that I bought maybe about 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago, and put it on. This is what I'm talking about. These are the type of people that will have you feeling like, oh, did I do something wrong? Because they're insecure. They insecure. They ain't your problem. Thank you for the follow. They're insecure. It ain't your fault. It's not your problem. So when you unheal, you worry about that. When you walk in the room, like I always tell y'all know my favorite story is when the spirit shows up first and then you show up afterwards and you come in messing it all up. Like, hey, girl, you had one job. You had one job. So for the ones that's been on and they understand what the spirit means, showing up first and then you show up and then, here it is. So now you show up, the spirit, you go to establishment or whatever, you go to that class reunion. And before you walk in, the doors done open, your spirit done went in and told everybody, hey, Coach Nye here, y'all. I'm telling you, she is about to show up and she about to show out. Y'all about to be mad. And you got the haters sitting over in the corner with their face balled up. And you know them girls that was fine back then, but now they extra not skinny now. Those ones. The ones that's not skinny now. Now they sitting over there with their face balled up because the men ain't looking at them no more. They looking at the ones that the last will be first and the first shall be last. They looking at the ones that wasn't looked at as none. They looking at the ones that, well, she was a tomboy the whole time. Well, she was real quiet. She was a choir girl. Well, she was a churchy. But now they come up in there because they the baddest things. Oh, they bad. My chick bad. My chick. You see what I'm saying? Now they looking at them and you over there with your face balled up looking crazy over there because now your suction suit, you getting hot because now you got on extra layers. It ain't my fault. That's a you problem, not a me problem. So now the spirit shows up and say, Coach Nye coming. Coach Nye coming. Y'all about to be hating. They over there hating already. They don't even know why they mad. And then you show up. And what I say? Don't mess it up. See, Coach Nye had to learn not to mess it up. See, when my theme song come on, right? When my theme song come on, hey, after my spirit go in and I come in, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and I walk through that door. See, I don't do what I used to do is make myself small. See, that was the unhealed version of me. The unhealed version of me was like, oh, everybody looking at me. What are they thinking? Oh, do I look crazy? Just hit them with the Nicki Minaj. No. Not no more. I come in because I know what's happening. I know my spirit done already showed up. So I know they mad. But see, the spirit, they're confident in me now. But y'all still going in there playing yourself small. Done embarrass the spirit. The spirit sitting around talking about some, man, please don't embarrass me. I done already, after he done went in there and announced you, he done came back and said, look, girl, I done went up in there. Look, son, I done went up in there when I told him you coming. I did the horns. I did everything. We got this one over here mad. We got this one over here happy. We got this one over here confused because they don't even know what a spirit is. We got all this going on. Don't you go in there and embarrass me by going in there when you walk in, music stop because the attention is on you because he done showed up and he your hype man. Your spirit done went in there and been your hype man and now you sitting around there like, oh. Listen. Now your spirit like, man, see, that's what I be talking about. I done did all this hyping you up. Now you sitting in here Now all of a sudden you like, dang, I got the bubble guts. You know why? Because that's your spirit in there throwing a temper tantrum of, I just did all this and you don't went in here and showed out. Get up out of here. Take me home. Take me home. No, when you heal, when your spirit shows up first to any and everything that you do, whenever someone meets you, the spirit shows up for that glow, that light in you, that little bitty fire, that fire that's sitting in you that they can see through your eyes that you can't see yourself because they can look at you. They know something is different about you. Either two things gonna happen. Well, three things gonna happen. One, you gonna have somebody to just give you a nasty look just because that's who they is, because their spirit is mad. Like, I've been knowing that spirit all my life and we've been here for eternities. And that spirit right there gonna make us feel a type of way. That spirit gonna take our man. So give her a nasty look. Okay, Jezebel, all right. Sister, get up out of here. Then you got the other spirit that's excited. Like, yeah, there go my girl. We be running stuff forever. Because this is why this one is mad that just walked by you is mad because they just ran the spirit that just was in this establishment and they could not dim their light. So now you come in. Now their light is still lighting. Your light is lighting. Y'all bringing joy into the place. You making people smile. And then you got that one group that's sitting over there. They don't know what's going on. They over there buck-eyed looking crazy because what's the spirit? What's the spirit? What's happening? What is this? What is that? And those are the ones, that is why God created you, because it's those ones that's confused, that don't know what's going on, that's going to look at you. God sent you into their life for them to look at you and say, that's who I want to be like. Or that's what I love that about that person. I want to learn more. And your job was only to show up and be your true, authentic self. And then therefore you allow God in. And when you allow God in, he can take over and he can show that person exactly how to get that light that you got. He's going to show him now because now he's willing to learn. But you couldn't do that because what happened? The spirit showed up and you just shut yourself down. That person that looked at you and gave you a nasty look then already ruined your whole day. So now your light is put out. And the one whose light is dim, whose light is shining, that's already in the establishment, that person has seen her already. But he's not a believer because he think it's fake. He think this is part of her customer service. But see, when you were supposed to come in there with your light shining, they were supposed to know that, wait a minute, this is something. 1 and 1 is adding. This is adding. No. But what did you do? Subtract. Let me explain something to you. Everything that God does is all about multiplications. It's all about adding. He will add blessings to you. He will add things to you. He will add the things that you desire. He will bless you with the things that you want. He will multiply what you have in front of your enemies. Everything that the enemy took from you, he will multiply and give it back to you. One thing he will never do is subtract and divide. So if you're in a situation or somewhere that there is division, someone is subtracting, taking away, that is not the place for you. You need to exit near left. The closest exit to you, to your left, get out of there ASAP. Because you are not allowed to have your spirit there. Your spirit can't be tainted, but you can. Do you understand? Your spirit is going to be who your spirit is. Your spirit is of God. But you can be turned and wavered. That's why it's so important to learn. Understand. Become friends with your spirit. Understand who your spirit is. And the only way you can do that is by going inward. And that's why we keep saying going inward. When you hear people talk about the sacral chakra and this, that, and the third, your spirit man is within you. It's the spirit that's in you, the Holy Spirit that's in you, the spirit that's in you, the one that guides you, spirituality. It is in you. You don't have to go to no man to look for it. See, if you notice back then, this wasn't talked about much. Because God appointed shepherds to lead the sheep. But what's happening now? It seems like a lot of the shepherds are under heat and under fire. A lot of the shepherds are the ones that's pushing their sheep away. Because the only sheep that they have is the sheep that like their flesh fed. They don't have the sheep that like their spirit fed. And if you notice, that's all of a sudden out of nowhere, all this spirituality came. All this spirituality came. Just out of nowhere. All of a sudden, all this spirituality came. Because God is telling you to go within. He probably sick of half these shepherds that's supposed to be feeding his sheep. Go within. It's in you. He's going to show you. Once you identify what the Spirit is, he'll give you a purpose and guide you into what you need to be. I'm just saying. So listen, I've been on here for a very long time, and I just came on here, and I'm going to close out with this as well. As we talked about in this season, as we go into the next holiday, into the new year, we're going in with a different approach. This is for the ones that lost loved ones, that is having hard times with the holidays and the different significant dates. What I want to teach you, and I need you to understand, is in that moment, stop tying emotions to the date. So a lot of people, and it's just learned behavior. It's no fault of your own. This is just things that happen. This is part of the grieving, that when that person's birthday or when that holiday come or when Christmas come, excuse me. Ooh, I just burped. I'm sorry. Oh my. But when that holiday come, we immediately think like our mind register to be sad. It register, this person is not here. I should be crying. It registers that way. It's not something that you force. It just registers that way. But this is what I need you to understand. You are in control of everything around you. You're surrounded, and especially your whole being, your mind. You are in charge of that. So what we're going to do, because I'm dealing with this too now, what you're going to do is stay in the presence. We've already acknowledged this person is gone. We are not here to control things that we can't control. Nothing that you do, no matter depression, whether you cook for Christmas, whether you don't cook for Christmas, whether you cook for their birthday, whatever it is whatever is significant to that person that you lost, whatever you do, it's not going to bring that person back. So what we have to do is stay in the presence of right now. What is happening right now? What is surrounding me right now? Where is the love that's surrounding me right now? Even if you have children, older children, right? And they come around, listen, we have to understand that they're still here breathing and we love them. If we still have one parent, or if you lost all your parents and you have your aunts, we still have our aunts right here, right now. There is love still here. I don't know what these folks trying to come up in here for, but there are people that's still here. The love is here. And that's what we're going in with, filling our heart with love, even though it's going to hurt. It's okay. You're going to cry. You're going to miss. But understand, the longer you sit in grief is not going to bring that person back. You still have a life to live. And if you choose to live that life for the rest of your life in grief and missing out on the potential of happiness, because you got to remember, God took everything from Job. Everything. Job did not see it ever getting better. How could he see anything getting better? The man got sick. He was rich. He lost all his fortune. He got sick. He lost all his kids. How can anything get better than that? How? And if he would have stayed and allowed the enemy to continue to put him and keep him in a situation that he can't control, if he would have allowed to just give up and not trust in God and just allow the enemy to take control, he would have been stuck there. And God would not have been able to multiply his life. Don't be like some people that finally get in their 80s and decide, hey, I'm just going to finally let go. And then all of a sudden, them people, you see them and what happened? They end up winning the lottery for millions. Bruh, you 90. What you going to do with your money? You can't even get around like you used to. You can't enjoy it because you refuse to accept the what is way back in your 20s, 30s, 40s when you could have enjoyed it. Because God's going to multiply it. He's going to bless it. He's going to give you back everything that you lost and multiply it. But you have to allow him to do that. And that means by staying in the present. Don't future. Future is an anxiety. It's anxiety. Okay? Hey, Key, are you there? Because we're going to do some prayer for you. This girl traveling. This girl right here, she's a bad mama jamma. I don't know if she's still on the live. Key, is you still on the live? She probably got off. So you guys going into the season, let's stay positive. Let's stay focused. Let's stay driven. Let's be the best version of ourselves, okay? And understand we cannot bring anyone back. If I could, I don't even think I would. if I had the power to, this is just my opinion, I wouldn't, because I understand spiritually. I understand that energy. Try being somewhere trying to put two negative energies together, right? It's never going to work. But now that they're being positive, they're gone. The energy is energy. But coming back to this realm where we are, it's hurtful. Why would I want to force some energy in something that does not receive energy? It only outputs energy. So that's just me. So I want you guys to have a great holiday. I thank you guys for following. I thank you for sharing. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I thank you for the likes. I thank you for the shares. I thank you for the follows. I thank you for the laughs. And I ask that you guys continue to follow. So Monday through Friday, I usually come on about 8 p.m. So you guys, I will see you then. And until then, until next time, I love you. If no one told you, I love you. I'm proud of you. Remember to pour into yourself, then pour into others. Okay? Coach Nye out. Let me see. Michael, you're my friend. May God continue on to blessing you and your family and keeping you safe and healthy. Thank you. I love you guys. I really, really do. It's genuine. Talk to you later.